All right, guys, today is a special and different kind of ride. And so we're going to hop on right now. We're going to talk a little bit. This is a special ride because it is actually a 1-year anniversary of the first time I rode here in Tennessee. And so what we're doing today is we're going to actually do the same exact route that I did 1 year ago when I first got here. So let's go ahead and hit that go. And we're going to talk about a few things that I have on my mind. Let's fire up the bike. And let's get going. Like I said, this is a little bit of a different video because of course I'm talking and that's not normal in these videos, but this is a special ride. This is the same exact route that I took 1 year ago when I first got here to Middle Tennessee, and that's the same route that we're going to go over as I share a few things that I have on my mind. That was a real dog. Alright, so what's on my mind? First of all, obviously this is a little bit of a different video. This feels really awkward talking while I'm riding because I usually don't do that. It's crazy, you know, when I think about how all of this started, it was in reality just me capturing a few of my favorite routes in Florida before I was going to move to Middle Tennessee. And so for me it was just about getting on the bike, hitting record, capturing some of those favorite places that I always used to like to ride in Miami and in South Florida. And that was it, man. It was just a way of me remembering those rides before I left. And then when I got here to Middle Tennessee, I remember taking this first route and thinking, hey, I should record that as well because this is kind of special. I've been dreaming about this place for God knows how long. Let me go ahead and record those few rides because they're going to be, you know, different and exciting. And it turns out I had those rides and I never stopped recording. I just kind of fell in love with this place too much with riding here. And a year later, here we go. I don't know, countless videos later, countless hours of riding later, and it's awesome. I mean, look at this place. This is so beautiful. And so there's a couple of things that I wanted to share with you guys. That's kind of like the story of how the channel got started, and some of the things that I've learned in this past year. You know, this riding around here, if I'm being honest, and back in Florida I used to ride somewhat, but not nearly as much as I do here. One of the reasons is it honestly wasn't as much fun as it is here to ride because there aren't any twisty roads, at least not in South Florida where I'm from. Everything is kind of drawn out with a ruler, so you can set the cruise control, ride, not hit a turn for 30 minutes, and then the next turn is going to be a 90-degree turn and you can ride for another 30 minutes. No elevation change, no nothing. So it's fun, it was great. Way to decompress sometimes, but it wasn't nearly as fun as it is here with these type of roads that are in Middle Tennessee. And here in Middle Tennessee, it kind of helped me rediscover that. The love for riding, the love for getting out. And sometimes with no course set, no actual destination, just kind of figuring out where you want to go next, corner by corner, turn by turn. And that did something, because, you know, it really reminded me of what I fell in love with motorcycles to begin with. That feeling of freedom, that feeling of just pure silence, and being in your own head. And if you've been around the channel for long enough, you know that that's pretty much how most of my videos go, right? It's no talking, just riding, me in my own head, enjoying the sound of the bike, enjoying the scenery. And that's very much on purpose, because on my day-to-day I'm always talking, fixing, thinking about solutions, doing a whole bunch of stuff. And getting on the bike is sometimes the way that I get to decompress a lot of times and think through some stuff, and or even blank out, you know. I'm sure you guys that ride know that feeling of there's really nothing in your mind. You're just kind of riding, following the road, and you see where it goes. And sometimes you kind of wake up after an hour-long ride and go, man, that was awesome. What did I think about? Nothing. And that's the beautiful thing, right? Out here I can decompress. I can found the time. That was a big change of moving here to Tennessee. I've experienced a lot more time than I had before, a lot more breathing room, a lot more space to think. And that was what I was hoping for when we moved here, you know. And that's another thing that I've been thinking about a lot, how scary that move was, leaving South Florida, all of our family, all of our friends, our routines, everything, and making this move. I'm not gonna lie, there was a certain level of, not concern, I don't know what the word is, but of weight to that type of decision, because it doesn't only have to work out for you, it has to work out for your family, for your kids. It's got to be the right move for everyone, and there's no guarantees, right? And so there was a lot of moments where I was unsure about what the right move was, and if I was just doing it because I wanted it, or if it was the right thing for my family. And 1 year later, man, I can honestly say it definitely was the right move. My wife, my kids, they echo the same sentiment in terms of the lifestyle that we have here, much slower. There you go, looking for that ever elusive 6th gear in this bike. Look at that. I remember the first time I hit this road, I just couldn't believe it. I was beside myself. I was like, I can't believe I'm actually here. This is actually coming true. This is crazy, man. Just kind of heading up this road again 1 year later. Surreal. Equally as beautiful. Man, it's just so hard to concentrate with all this stuff. I'm not used to talking while I'm riding and enjoying these views. Got the sun peeking through there. Alright, anyway, so yeah, that was a big move, man, you know. And I don't know if you've ever experienced something like that, where, you know, you've got a lot of stuff riding on your shoulders, big changes and all of that. But I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I took the risk, and it worked out for the family, and it's worked out in this way. You know, this entire year of being able to ride here has been incredible. Like I said, let's just coast behind this guy for a while. Set up like a dirt bike track in your own backyard. Anyway, as I was saying, you know, finding that space here, allowing me to process decisions and everything. There's been so many times when I have something heavy on my mind, and I just get on the bike, and when I come back, it's not that the problem is going away, but it's just more clearer. I don't know if that happens to you guys that ride, that tend to think a lot clearer after you get back from a ride. Things have a different perspective on things, and so that's been amazing. And the really crazy thing has been kind of seeing how that feeling that I have when I'm on the bike out here enjoying the peace and the quiet in my own head, it's been wild to see that kind of sentiment, see it translated across the videos, and seeing it come up in the comments of a lot of you guys saying, hey man, I put this thing on as I'm working on the background, and I just let it ride, and it's kind of like a podcast of sorts that I listen to in the back end, or how peaceful, and just absolutely wild to see how the same thing that I feel when I'm on these roads on the bike, it's actually coming across in the videos. And that's crazy, because I never expected, first of all, I never expected to be doing videos a full year later, still making some of these ride videos, let alone reading some of the comments, some of the things that you guys leave behind. And that's another thing, that the other day I had this crazy realization, which is, you know, I have two daughters, and at some point in the future they might be watching some of these videos, right? And it won't be so much around the bike or anything, but it's crazy that it's in the name. It's a diary, right? It's a diary of my rides, but it's not just of my rides, but I guess in some ways it could be a diary of a stage in my life, of what I was thinking, of what I was going through. And for them to be able to tune in into something like that later down the road, it is a sobering thought in the best way possible, I think. At least I think. You know, I had never thought about it in that way, that my daughters will one day be able to tune in and watch some of these videos. And I think that kind of leads to the last thing that I want to share, which is the future of the video, right? Obviously I'm still going to be doing, I've fallen in love with this place. I love my bike, I love riding. I pray to God I have countless numbers of riding days in my future, and so there's no shortage of rides to share with you all. But also, I'm sure that there will be times, special moments, special rides like this one, you know, 1 year later on the same ride, that I'm gonna want to share some thoughts, some stuff that is in my head, and in those times I'm gonna turn on the mic and do something different to capture not just the ride, but what I was going through, what I was thinking. Yeah, we go straight over here. Look at that, man. Imagine living in one of those places. I mean, I live in a nice house, but it's not that nice. I don't have that amount of land. I wish I did. Hopefully, one day. One day. So yeah. And I guess that's also a thought, going back to having the time to think and process and all of that. Whether, you know, I'm assuming that if you're watching these videos, you either ride or want to ride or whatever. And of course, riding is an incredible way of getting out, having time to think, to process. But even if it's not riding, whether it's working out or it's walking, running, lifting weights, whatever it is that you do, I do encourage everyone to find something that you can do where you can just kind of space out, you know? And not in a binging Netflix movies kind of way, but in a disconnect, get out, be out in the open with your thoughts, ideally doing something physical, and because it really does help a lot. It changes a lot of things, you know. And so yeah, I think that's about everything that I had in my mind to share with you guys. Thank you for tuning in. There will be many more videos to come. Like I said, sometimes I'll turn on the mic if there's something special or something different worth sharing, and capture that as well. So, but for now, thank you for tuning in. I'm excited to be on the same bike, on the same road 1 year later, but in so many ways a completely different person with a completely different life. And if there's one thing that I know, man, is that I'm exactly where I need to be. I really am. And not only that, but in many ways it's just the beginning. Just the beginning. So 1 year later, same bike, same road, another entry in the diaries. I hope you tune in for the next one, guys. Take care.